Oh my god! There's actually realistic bladder physics in this game. Majima dies! Oh my god, they actually added Big Chungus back. Yes! Majima comes out. Women! They actually added women! And the music is produced by Dr. Dre.
What the fuck is this?
That's right, Yakuza is back, and it's like it never left. It's as if my last review wasn't 5 months ago. I'm sorry, I was Kiryu maxing and Majima pilling myself. Only the real ones know how that is. But anyways, look at this new 2016 engine. Everything looks great. Everything's a bit green at night time. We're talking environmentalism. Stuff is modern. And look at the movement. Look right there, look! It's so free, it's so fluid. They completely redid the pathfinding and turning animations, making the previous games just feel like that one Pokemon game. But for real though, there are so many small advancements in gameplay that you can feel. Notice how the health bars is on the top of character bubbles instead of in the corner. Notice how in crowd fights, there are arrows near the edges of the screen that signify other enemies creeping in on you. And in Kiwami 1, Kiryu moves around so rigidly in battle, but here, look at how smoothly Kiryu moves between the enemies. But also, and I really wanted to pay attention here, notice how you can chain grab enemies instantly after a heavy attack, then swinging them around like it's Mario 64, and then more importantly, realizing that this game has ragdoll physics, launching like 4 enemies with 1 attack. And the physics bugs, they just improve the experience. They did not fuck around with this one. And the way less interesting news, there are no longer any loading screens anywhere. Most buildings you can just walk right through. This of course means that enemies can also enter buildings and interact with them. Here I am doing a combo on this guy, punching him a bit and then kicking him right into McDonald's. And that's when I realized that I'm loving this game.
Suck my big fat juicy ballsack.
Which brings me to the bladder system. It's beautifully intricate. The cycle starts like this. Fight some thugs, become low on health, but gain experience. Go get some food to heal up and fill up your stomach. And gain even more experience based on what you ate. This is when you start the pissing minigame, which also exists in real life by the way, to empty your bladder.
Irreversible dick destruction.
Iconic gameplay loop. Now when it comes to the real side content, I can confidently say that Yakuza Kiwami 2 is slightly more memorable than the other games. But I'm gonna be honest here, this might just be my delusions talking here, as it was during the height of the lockdown that I played Kiwami 1 and 2, making these games my only exposure to city life and socializing in general. And then at some point, when I did start to go outside, I started to notice all this weird shit I can go about in the city. And all I could think about was, yo, my life is just like Yakuza for real. And I think Yakuza Kiwami 2 is the best in the entire series to feed into this delusion, because of all the extra details it has throughout the entire game. Bam, one day Kiryu becomes a model with tons of custom animations and particle effects. What am I playing? And boom, the next day Kiryu voices a risque adult movie with voice acted moans. Trade this guy some woman's shoes and he changes model. Become friends with a dominatrix and bam, custom heat action unlocked. And then you gotta help a guy write a movie about the Yakuza. And then Kiryu says with a straight face that there's no place for comedy in a Yakuza story. Alright, now this game is a masterpiece. And then you go watch an action movie in hopes of learning new skills. But the video you watched was actually an anteater smut video. The game also has a fantastic camera feature, one that inspired by far the best gaming account on Twitter, Based Kiryu. And there's a whole fucking Twitter universe about that now. The Cabaret minigame from Yakuza 0 comes back and, well, you know, I decided to play a bit just to record and I kinda got addicted to it. It's really good, I swear, okay? Don't laugh. I bought this tiara merely for the stat increase, I promise. That's why women in real life also go shopping. It also got MILF Yuki. Argument 1. Majima 2. Argument fucking demolished. Now you might think this game is merely a chill casual side game, in which case you would be wrong, because the gameplay has a built-in climate change propaganda, in which an American oil baron makes it much harder for you. Okay, you have to click the X button 50 times in 10 seconds, holy fucking shit, man. Also, the grandma in this game is kind of OP. Like, it has 98 talk. Is there funny? Now it's time for karaoke review time. It's what you've all been waiting for. So first of all, the Cabaret from before actually unlocks new karaoke songs by inviting the girls that are working there. Genius interconnected minigame technology. Now Majima's karaoke. He completely butchers it, but we call that in character. Now Haruka fucking slays the microphone. And Kiryu, no, I can do that. I can't. I'm still not strong enough. But the Bakuman Thai cover in this? There's also a sentence training minigame, and oh no, dude! What the? There's this view is absolute dynamite. No, dude. I don't know how to exit this. Like, what the things I do for a fucking YouTube review, man. At least it can't get worse though. Right then, yo. No. No, please. Is it bad I'm starting to get into it?
Big mommy milkers, big mommy.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Boy, what the hell? Whoa.
What the hell? Oh my god!
No! Stop talking. I have to beat him up.
Come me maybe. Come me bottom boy.
Dude, he's a fucking Yakuza patriarch and he forced all his goons to wear diapers. Why does this have a heartwarming ending? What's happening? Alright, now along to the combat. Some people like it and some people don't. This continues on with the moveset that came with the new Dragon engine in 2016, which saw a departure of a moveset that was unchanged for like 9 years. Basically, instead of this, you now do this instead. But the biggest complaint is what happens when the enemy blocks. As before, you could keep the combo going, regardless of the block. While in this game, your attacks will sometimes slow down or bounce off, ruining your combo. But you guys already know what I think. Oh, Giga mode engaged. Oh my god! Ah! Ah! Oh! Ah! 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 Oh!
You okay?
Oh! Dude, I'm okay. That's what this guy just fucking murdered on the streets. Holy shit! Oh, the fucking motorcycle! Oh my god! Because I think people are forgetting all the bullshit that happened to you in the other games when you try to attack them. Like, look here, Yakuza 3, I'm trying to attack him and he just attacks me. Like, huh? I can't even get a hit in. And in the Majima fights in Yakuza Kiwami, I couldn't even approach him because I know I can't contest any of his attacks. But if you really don't like it, mods fix it. Wait, what the fuck is this? Another change is that there are no more any battle styles, with all the styles being standardized into one singular style. It basically feels like Brawler, with multiple dashes from the Rush style and the parry from the Dragon style. But they also factor in the Beast style, in a way that it isn't shit. So you have charge attacks, which you can do at any point, which is a counter to blocks. And you also have the ultimate heat mode, which is another way to deal with blocks. And man, is that fun. Like, look at this damage. That's 2 health bars in one combo. And believe me, mastering this is very important to take on the Colosseum. No, 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 please, no. He's fighting me with baby bottles. He's 62 years old. Anyways, so it is fun, but is it balanced? Aside from heat moves being kind of broken in terms of damage, this incentivizing the usage of ultimate heat mode, which costs your entire hit bar, I think is one of the better balanced Yakuza games. Because Yakuza Kiwami had this giant difficulty spike with Majima, and this one doesn't really have that, except Man in Black. So you meet him in this building and he's kind of an asshole. No biggie though, just beat him. Then you walk up the stairs and he comes back and he's still an asshole.
One time is funny, 2 times it's fucking annoying, no?
And again, the same shit 3 times in a row.
I don't think it's funny anymore.
And then you beat him and...
Pull the trigger. Come on, motherfucker. Pull the trigger! Let's go shoot them!
Yeah, so it's basically kind of impossible to deal with. Unless you have a wooden katana. In which case you just click Y 15 times. And congrats, you finished the only difficulty spike in this game. I spent so long in this fight, I forgot what the story was. Surely it isn't that convoluted. Yeah, the story? It's good, trust me. So, hear me out. So, the first thing you need to know about the story in this game is that the antagonists are all Korean, and the good guys are all Japanese, right? And the Koreans are kind of portrayed in a certain light. I think most of the audience are Western, so I'll try to make an analogy here. Think of the writers from Poland living in Warsaw, and they wrote the story in the 1946. And they're also Jewish. And the Koreans in this game, they're kind of the German... The German political establishment, you could say. There might be some viewers that are poisoned by Western propaganda that might think this is kind of a weird inversion. Hold on a bit, just let the man cook here, let him cook. You've seen what he's capable of, right? Because there is this purge of the Korean mafia in Japan like 25 years ago. And your dad is involved, and also perhaps the parents of this woman. And she is kind of this counterpart to Kyrie in both the story and the gameplay. Her name is also Kaoru, even the name is similar. And when you fight together, this happens. Good shit. With strong secondary characters, the story manages to juggle multiple things at once really well. Okay, now we've got 2 people with PTSD. This being the remake of the second game, it also seems like the devs kinda wanted to let loose on a bunch of stuff they couldn't get away with in the previous game. Such as a whole new area. Sotenbori is just great. It's so cozy, traditional looking, it's a bit more compact with stuff, and well, it's mostly because it got bridges. This guy doesn't know what's coming. This guy does not know what's coming. Oh, Alright, who's next? They also just throw in a random truck fight. Why not? Wait, no. No, dude. I don't have a sword on me. I just have a baseball bat. Fuck this boss. But by far the wildest shit in this game is whatever this is. And after you fight your way up, you have to fight a tiger. Well, 2 actually. How was this story one of the best in this series? Well, right, what else? That's right, Majima has a very small story as a playable character, as a tie-in to Yakuza 0. Sadly, it's pretty shit. Basically, he made a construction company to launder money. With that being said, I can't wait for a just as good, consistent story and gameplay in the remastered version of Yakuza 3, with a continuation of Kaoru's and Kiryu's relationship in the forefront. Unless... divorce? She didn't take the kids though. Yes! You're hereby born anew. Lifelong friendships. Men! They actually added men!